it, man. You deserve it, daddy.
So Meek called Charlamagne zesty.
Two zesty niggas.
It seems like Meek Mill definitely misunderstood what Charlamagne meant. He wasn't really referring to Meek's downfall in music. Charlamagne was more so referring to how the public views Meek after the Drake battle. Before the battle, Meek was known as a street guy. Meek was a guy that nobody really played around with, nobody joked around with until the Drake battle. After Drake called them Twitter fingers, people started to look at Meek a little bit differently. And if anybody claims that is false, you are lying to yourself. Now, that is not to say that Meek is soft. However, if you get into a battle and you lose that battle, especially after being called Twitter fingers,
You're getting bodied by a singing nigga.
sorry, but that's only going to make people want to clown you some more. Now, today on The Breakfast Club, Charlamagne actually addressed Meek Mill's comments from last night, and here's what he said.
Closet gay man that hates successful black men unless he's doing business with them, but they promoted I'm gay, and I'm helping pop like 10 artists off on the East Coast, no cash for gain for charity. I'm really the one, but it's some real propaganda on my brand. And I want to investigate it.
Dropping the clues bombs for Meek Mill. I never said he didn't drop any music. I said if I was Meek, I would have deleted my Twitter and just kept dropping music. I would only talk through the music because every single time Meek posts, the internet turns it into a joke. Y'all was just laughing at him last week because he posted about being on LinkedIn.
Yeah, they were.
And I said on Brilliant Idiots, the propaganda. I didn't say propaganda, but I said the way they act with Meek is strange, and I agree with Meek. The propaganda against Meek is strange, and it started with that battle. And at least on social media, the narrative around him hasn't recovered.
It started with the battle. The sad thing about Meek is he gets busy, he gets nice, he puts out great music. He's an inspiration to a lot of these artists. G Herbo said he's the reason why he even wanted to get into music. But sadly, because of everything that's been going on with social media after that beef, he's been the butt of a lot of people's jokes.
Regardless of what he does, and he does some great things. We always give Meek credit for the great things.
And it doesn't matter
regardless
what
of
he
what
does.
he drops too, because there has been music that I feel like people didn't like. Remember the Heathens? Like there was a lot of things that he dropped.
Championships, wins and losses, even though that was almost 10 years ago, that was a great project.
But he dropped a snippet.
4-pack last year. He put out a 4-pack.
That was the remember the Heathens one. That's what I'm talking about.
That's
and it was great. But I feel like people didn't really talk about it at the time.
Just proofread the tweet, yo. That's all you got to do before you just press and submit.
It's more than
just proofread the tweets.
It's like anything he do, because LinkedIn.
Sometimes I don't understand what you're talking about. Like we don't understand, but it's funny. You just funny, yo.
That's why I said he shouldn't tweet and he should just talk through the music. And as he just said, they put gay on Meek. That's what
they definitely was sprinkling that gay up and down.
He mentioned that. He said that.
He just kept dressing like Diddy and swimming on his belly. Swimming up
Okay.
Diddy feet like a mermaid.
All right, he did. Okay, but that doesn't mean he's zesty or he a boy.
It doesn't mean that. It just looks bad. Maybe they were just very, very good friends with a man that likes jizz on his nips from other guys.
Son, cut it out, man. Or what about the jump when Meek Mill was jumping around and dude made him jump around, hop around like a...
But that doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean anything. And then they released that tape with him screaming and stuff, allegedly. That doesn't mean anything either.
Yeah.
The situation was like
that
wasn't right.
And that's why I'm not even mad. He said I'm DL in that post because that's just projection.
You're not DL. You came out. You came out.
No, you're not. I mean, well, he's not, but I'm just saying.
He'd be hurt by what people say about him, so he's putting that on me. But I do agree with me.
He said, DL, you came out.
Right. Didn't you come out, Sean?
Right. Charlamagne, last summer, you was talking.
Remember the time?
Hurt by what people say about him, so he's putting that on me. But I do agree with Meek. The propaganda against him is strange.
Yes, it's horrible.
And it started with that battle, at least on social media, right? And the narrative around him on social media is what I mean when I say he hasn't fully recovered.
Right.
Because he's done some amazing stuff.
He has. He sells out arenas. He sells out. He does a lot of dope-ish. But like you said, the propaganda around him is taking what he's done and what he's built and tries to make a mockery of it. So
every time he posts.
If you're Meek, you understand why he would be upset. Like, absolutely positively. They done made this man gay. They just made this man Diddy's sitting on Diddy's lap.
Every time he posts.
The
twins with the outfits.
I know, with the little midget.
He did it to himself. Whether he did anything or not,
he said that the matching outfits, just ironically at the time, he had his tailored at the same.
Billionaire. I took that off. First of all, it's ridiculous that was even ever come on, man.
And they was at a party together, side by side.
Side by side.
Same get up on.
And if I'm not mistaken, it happened more than once.
Hope not, man.
Took everything that he started with, and I see
And then
Meek's
when he was on
grind
the
from the
side of the
beginning.
pool, I know.
So I would feel the same
But
way.
Meek has done some amazing things, as I said in that interview, as I
Yeah.
said on Brilliant Idiots. He's
Yeah, and
done
he
some
can rap.
incredible things. I
We
love what he
love
does
a
with
Meek.
Reform.
We love a Meek, y'all.
Now, Meek is
gonna
not
say all
trying
that.
to hear any explanation from Charlamagne. He's now officially crashing out on Twitter and doing exactly what he accused Charlamagne of doing to him. Meek dug up this old video of Charlamagne where he was talking about R. Kelly. He said, "These the media personalities y'all put in front of us to listen to? In jail, we really used to torture perverts like this. I seen the R. Kelly tapes. I thought it was trifling. A grown man was peeing on a little girl and could register that at the age of like 12. He's sick." Now, I'm just going to pose this question before you guys accuse me of...
What you mean?
I don't understand. We know that. What does Charlamagne have to do with R. Kelly?
He about to say. He said he watched it. He liked it or something like that. I don't know.
Oh
Allegedly.
my
I don't know.
God, son,
Let's see.
don't, son.
on Charlamagne's payroll. Somebody tell me the difference between what Meek is trying to do to Charlamagne right now and the quote-unquote paid propaganda that Meek claims is targeting him. This is you going out of your way now to intentionally put propaganda on somebody. You obviously know right now Charlamagne does not support any of this R. Kelly nonsense, but because he critiqued you and said something you didn't like, now you're trying to get him canceled. There is absolutely no way that Meek listened to the full context of Charlamagne's explanation and still came to the conclusion that he's hating on him. Hopefully these guys sit together in an interview soon, because this all seems like a whole lot of misinformation going on.
I thought they was gonna give us some clarity on what exactly Charlamagne said in that.
Because I was lost.
Yeah,
I was lost with that. I had nothing to do with R. Kelly.
I don't know. Let me know what you think, y'all. Which one is more zesty? Is it Meek Mills or Charlamagne?
Charlamagne.
I think they probably should just kiss and make up. Start a little relationship. Come on, guys.
Why not?
It's 2026.
Coochie, balls, drugs, luxury vehicles. Coochie, balls, drugs, luxury vehicles. Coochie, balls, drugs, luxury vehicles. Violence, 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 violence.